I decided to come to Stepping Stones when I was in Hillside, the chemical dependency residential unit. I put myself there after years and years of struggling with drugs and trying to stay sober. I didn't want to go back to the old people, places, and things, and there was a lot I knew I needed to do for myself still, work on. And so one of the techs that worked at the unit talked about Stepping Stones, and I called and I talked to Corey and came, I think, the very next day.
So in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it was just like this turning point. A light bulb came on, and I knew that there was absolutely a different way that I could live, but it was going to have to be my choice. And I think at that time, it was the beginning of my change, my transformation, my independence for me. My first huge experience of self-sufficiency and empowerment and really true independence, it's like standing on my own 2 feet, happened for me in transitional housing by paying my own rent. Transition for me represented earning my own money through an upstanding job at a convenience store, paying my own rent and being fully responsible for myself and not being obligated to anybody, just independence, doing it on my own, and it felt so good. It's been 16 years since that actually happened, and I still get very emotional remembering that because it was so empowering. I no longer felt like a victim. I no longer felt like I was dependent on somebody else.
I had been getting disability from my car accident, and I had been on it for quite some time. And I mean, my past with drugs, I wasn't working, so I hadn't worked in a long time. And I wasn't going to work. I wasn't going to do anything different with my life. I was learning a lot from being at Stepping Stones, but working wasn't one of them because I was scared. I didn't think I could work. I didn't think I could do anything. And I didn't believe in myself. And Kathy would say to me, I'd be on the computer and she'd come into the computer room and she would say, "Tiffany, I know you can do so much more with your life." And then she'd walk away. And she'd come back in, and this happened throughout my stay there. She would come in and she would say, "I see a future for you, and I know you can't see it, but I do." One day I just trusted her, and I just believed her. And so I went and I got my CNA license, which was like, it just mind-blowing that I could do that if I put my mind to something, I could do it. And so that just opened up so many doors for me, and it gave me so much more self-esteem than I had, and so much more value, in myself, knowing that I could go to school, I could get a job. Just looking back on, what brought me here and choices that pushed me into doing things for myself, empowering things, to get where I'm at. Just so grateful that I didn't give up.